In the heart of Rosario, Argentina, a city known for its passion for football, a boy named Lionel Messi was born in 1987. From the very beginning, his family sensed there was something special about him, a spark in his eyes, a quiet determination even as a toddler. As soon as he could walk, a football was never far from his feet. The streets of Rosario became his first playground, where he would chase the ball for hours, lost in his own world. On the pitch, his shyness melted away. He dribbled past bigger, older kids with dazzling speed and a natural grace that left everyone watching in awe. Even at such a young age, his talent was impossible to ignore. Messi's family, especially his beloved grandmother Celia, recognized his gift and became his biggest supporters. Celia was more than just a cheerleader. She was his inspiration, always encouraging him to dream big and believe in himself. It was Celia who pushed for him to play his very first game, and every goal he scored was for her. A heartfelt tradition he honors to this day by pointing to the sky in her memory. Messi's football journey began at Grandoli, a local club coached by his father. There, he played fearlessly with boys much older and bigger than him, never backing down from a challenge. At just 7 years old, he joined Newell's Old Boys, the team he had always dreamed of playing for. He quickly became the star of the Machine of '87, a legendary youth squad, scoring nearly 500 goals in just a few years, a staggering feat for someone so young. Word spread quickly, and soon crowds would gather just to watch the tiny boy with the ball seemingly glued to his feet, weaving through defenders with ease. While other kids played with toys or watched cartoons, Messi was always outside, perfecting his skills, juggling the ball for hours, and practicing moves he'd seen on TV. His childhood was simple: football, family, and relentless practice. Every spare moment was spent with a ball at his feet, whether in the yard, the street, or the local pitch. The people of Rosario soon realized they were witnessing something extraordinary. Stories of his talent spread throughout the community, and hope grew that this boy might one day become a star. Messi's passion and dedication set him apart from the very start. He trained harder than anyone, always striving to improve, always dreaming bigger. These were the humble beginnings of a legend, a boy from Rosario with a dream that would one day inspire the world. At just 10 years old, Lionel Messi faced a diagnosis that would change the course of his life forever: growth hormone deficiency. It meant he was much smaller than other kids his age, and without treatment, his dream of becoming a professional footballer seemed impossible. The treatment he needed was expensive, far beyond what his humble family could afford. Every month brought new bills and new worries, and his parents were forced to make difficult sacrifices just to keep hope alive. Despite his incredible talent on the field, no Argentine club was willing to pay for his medical costs. The doors seemed to be closing, and the future looked uncertain. But then, hope arrived from across the ocean. FC Barcelona, hearing of his talent, offered him a trial in Spain, a chance that could change everything. At just 13, Messi and his father made the brave decision to leave everything behind, their home, friends and family, for a shot at a new life in Barcelona. Nervous but determined, Messi stepped onto the pitch at his Barcelona trial. He dazzled the coaches with his extraordinary skills, showing a level of talent and heart that was impossible to ignore. The club's director, moved by Messi's story and talent, famously wrote his first contract on a simple napkin. That contract promised to pay for his treatment and bring his family to Spain, giving Messi a real chance. That napkin wasn't just a contract, it was a lifeline, a symbol of hope that changed Messi's life forever. The move to Spain was a leap into the unknown, filled with uncertainty and risk. But Messi's dream was alive and stronger than ever. He left behind the familiar streets of Rosario, saying goodbye to everything he knew, but in return, he gained a new future, and a world of possibilities. In Barcelona, Messi found more than just a team. He found a new family, a place where he truly belonged. The boy from Rosario, once facing impossible odds, now stood ready for the world stage, determined to prove himself. Against all odds, Messi's journey continued, fueled by his resilience, hard work, and unbreakable spirit. His courage and extraordinary talent had opened the door to greatness, and the world was about to witness something truly special. Life in Spain was tough at first. Messi missed home and barely spoke. The language, the food, and the culture were all unfamiliar, and he often felt lost in a new world. He was just a boy, far from his family in Rosario, Argentina, and the weight of his dreams sometimes felt overwhelming. At La Masia, Barcelona's youth academy, he was the smallest and quietest, but on the field, he was unstoppable. His shyness off the pitch disappeared the moment he touched the ball, dazzling coaches and teammates alike with his skill and determination. With world-class training and medical care, Messi grew stronger and more confident. The club supported his growth hormone treatment, helping him overcome physical challenges that once threatened his career. He quickly rose through the youth ranks, scoring 21 goals in 14 games for the under-14s. His performances made him a standout, and word of his talent began to spread throughout the academy. Teammates like Fabregas and Piqué were in awe of his talent. They remember how Messi would glide past defenders with ease, making the impossible look routine. La Masia taught him the Barcelona way: teamwork, quick passing, and creativity. The academy's philosophy shaped Messi's style, turning him into a true team player and a creative force. At just 16, he played with the first team, a rare achievement that showed the club's faith in his abilities. At 17, he scored his first official goal, assisted by Ronaldinho. The moment was magical, a glimpse of the greatness to come. The stadium erupted, everyone sensed history in the making. Fans knew they were witnessing the birth of a legend. Messi's skills and relentless work ethic set him apart from everyone else. He trained harder than anyone, always striving to improve. La Masia became his second home and shaped his future. The bonds he formed and the lessons he learned there would last a lifetime. The world was about to meet a new football superstar, one who would change the game forever. For 17 years, Messi and Barcelona were inseparable. He led the club to 10 La Liga titles, 7 Copa del Reys, and 4 Champions League trophies. Messi's style, blistering runs, impossible goals, and genius assists, defined an era. He broke records: 672 goals for Barcelona, most goals in La Liga, and 91 goals in a single year. He won the Ballon d'Or a record 8 times. Messi was the heart of legendary teams, especially during historic trebles in 2009 and 2015. In 2021, financial troubles forced his emotional farewell. He left as Barcelona's greatest ever, a true football icon. Despite club success, Messi longed for glory with Argentina. He faced heartbreak in World Cup and Copa America finals, enduring criticism but never giving up. As captain and all-time top scorer, he led by example. In 2021, he finally won Copa America, defeating Brazil and ending a 28-year drought. The ultimate triumph came in 2022. Messi led Argentina to World Cup victory in a dramatic final against France. His goals and leadership inspired a nation. Lifting the World Cup was the crowning moment of his career. Messi became a national hero, fulfilling his lifelong dream. He had achieved everything in football. For Argentina, he was more than a player, he was a legend. After Barcelona, Messi joined PSG in France, winning league titles but never quite settling in. In 2023, he surprised the world by moving to Inter Miami in the United States. His arrival sparked a soccer revolution in America. Stadiums sold out and fans flocked to see him play. Messi's magic was immediate, scoring stunning goals and leading Miami to its first trophy. He brought global attention and excitement to Major League Soccer. In Miami, Messi found joy in a new challenge, playing alongside old friends. His journey became about more than trophies, it was about inspiring new fans. Messi's impact reached far beyond Europe. He proved his greatness on yet another continent. The legend continued to grow. Off the pitch, Messi is known for his humility and devotion to family. Married to his childhood sweetheart Antonella, he's a proud father of 3. Despite global fame, he remains grounded and private. Messi's Leo Messi Foundation supports children's health and education worldwide. He uses his story to inspire kids facing challenges just as he once did. Messi's journey shows that dreams, hard work, and kindness can change lives. He's a role model for millions, teaching us to stay humble and never give up. Messi is more than a footballer, he's a symbol of hope and perseverance. His legacy will inspire generations to come.